Alright, everybody, welcome back to EA Sports PGA Tour. We're doing the players rounds 3 and 4, and as we just saw, 4 to 7 mile per hour winds. That's all I care about.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to present the
Win the lead by 4, playing with Patrick Cantley.
This afternoon from TPC Sawgrass in Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida, live third round coverage of the players. Well, if yesterday was any indication, we should be in for a memorable weekend of golf here as we take in the leaderboard on this Saturday. Our leader here on Saturday is our featured golfer. His cushion is a full 4 shots as he gets set to tee off. And that should be just fine. Good drive there to get the Saturday round underway. Little bit of an awkward distance for this, his second.
A little bit, yeah. Definitely is. Luckily, we're hitting into an uphill slope. But yeah, so round 4, or I should say day 4, because they don't, it's not really rounds for the President's Cup.
Okay,
that doesn't actually come on where I am until 12. That's another 4 hours, so I won't get to have that on while I play. So that's unfortunate. But round 3, I was able to actually watch. Oh wow. I should have listened to the .9 and not paid so much attention to the green grid, because remember, my green grids are as bad as it could possibly be, just because we have no putting stats. But yeah, I watched most of round 3 because I was watching it while I was playing this. Well, no, while I was playing this, there was that fog delay.
What do you make of this hole? Well, over the years, we've seen more and more people hitting 3-wood off this tee. 3-wood's normally easier to draw.
But I was playing the first Silent Hill and had it on. It's not quite drawn enough. Kick. Okay. It didn't kick right, so.
Another good tee shot for him to start the round as he gets another fairway here at the second.
Pretty entertaining, pretty good. The man on no side really made any putts. I mean, you know, they obviously made a few, but it was crazy how many putts were. I didn't mean to. Well, it was not bad of an underswing. How many putts just lipped out or just missed on that edge, and it was crazy. And then the second round of play. Who was it? Sanjay M. No, it was Tom Kim, and oh my God, what is his name? His last name is Kim. It's the Kims. I can't remember his damn name. But they had to. They had a really difficult chip shot for a birdie, which they had to make in order to win the hole and tie the matchup with only 2 to play. And one of them makes it. I cannot remember which one. Oh my God, it's embarrassing. No, but that was an amazing shot.
Good chance at one.
You know, right when they needed it, he got it. They did end up, losing on the final hole. But it was an amazing shot to stay in it. But USA, it's, what is it, 11-7 right now? So, as long as they don't have a day 2 disaster, they pretty much have it.
It covers really the entire length of that tee shot down the right side.
And I was honestly thinking, while watching the second part, the 4 ball, is that what it was, the 4 ball? Whatever the second round of of the day was. I can't remember.
Nice little groove right now. The last couple of holes in 3 under
I went
par.
out
He's got
for like
another
20
fairway
minutes.
here.
And I was like, ooh, you know, they could have a day 2 because they were down, I think, they were 3 to Scheffler and them, I think it was Scheffler and Henley was down 3 through 6, and I was like, wow.
Chance for the putter to do its thing. Return to Nota Begay the third for this look at birdie.
I was like, well, that match is I counted them out. You know, I was like, they've lost that one. And then I think they were down in another match. Oh, just didn't break. They were down in another one, and I think at the time they were only 1 up. Or they were tied in the other 2. I was like, ooh, this could be another day 2 situation. Then I come back, and
5th hole, good par 4, isn't it, Frank? If ever a hole was
can't remember
at
what point I rejoined it, but they were Scheffler and them were only 1 down, and then they won the hole. They were back to level, and then they ended up winning 2 up. So they had won 5 to get to that point. And I was just like, man, you guys go. That's some really good play to win 5 after being 3 down. You know, because I pulled it into the bunker. That should be all right, though.
That's a bit of a break that the front bunker slowed the ball down, or that might have been headed for the pond beyond it.
No, it wouldn't have reached it even if the bunker wasn't there because of the rough. So we got 89 and 94. We have a 60 degree. How much is this going to spin is my question. Should have looked if we were hitting into an uphill slope or not. Yeah. Spun a little bit, not too bad. It was a good shot.
Coming out of the fairway.
It's a good shot.
So really, all in all, that's an excellent approach.
Staying level, but as we can see, it does break a little bit up the hill. Oh, good God, look at that push. Still made it.
Yes. To get up that slope.
But it was a good match. Good couple of matches on there. The one that the Americans lost was the biggest loss of those 4 matches. It was like 4 and 3, I think.
Very, very few people had drive.
It was Homa and somebody else. Homa was the only person I was really kind of surprised that they had there. Because he did do well in the beginning of the year. I don't think he won anything. He may have won one. I can't remember. But towards the last half of the season, I don't even think he got a top 10 or a top 15. So I was really kind of surprised that he was in there. So with this one, we are hitting it. It's a slight upslope. So you're right there. The wind's going to kill it a little bit. We just got to way right. It was a good shot on distance. It was just right.
Played that nicely. That'll work out just fine. He's been automatic on this front
But yeah,
side.
after this, I know they're going to be doing... damn it.
Just a hair off target. And those are the ones that'll drive you crazy.
I think the only event that I know of that I'm kind of excited for is it's Bryson and Brooks versus McIlroy. And who else? Somebody else. I can't remember.
It is anything other than straight. Confuses the player off the tee.
And Scheffler, right? Yeah, with McIlroy and Scheffler.
Just inside that last
How would I forget that Scheffler is the one? But I'm excited for that. That should be a really fun one because all 4 players are great, and you've had all 4 play pretty good this year. McIlroy, he's won a few. He unfortunately didn't get any of the majors that he wanted, but he did win, a good bit. What do we have versus power, not our power approach. Why can I not hit? Why won't it let me switch? See, this is one thing I do hate about the game. I can't switch to a pitch. Just to, because I just want to see where it goes. Because my pitch is like 80-something yards. That's perfect. It's 80-something yards, and I let it run out to that 100-yard. Why can't I switch to my pitch? I can only do approach, power approach, punch. You know, that's so dumb because that means it's forcing me to hit my lob wedge, which goes 107, and that's the minimum distance I can hit for it. The only thing I can do is put some height on it, which goes a few yards less, but the wind's going to bring it up more. Because I don't want this to spin back like crazy. Now, with the wind, it might not spin like crazy, so I guess we'll just have to underhit it. And what sucks is when you underswing, it sometimes, now it didn't this time. It was a fantastic shot, so I'm bitching for no reason. But sometimes when you try to purposely underswing it, it's way offline. Because that's not what you're, supposed to do. You're supposed to hit perfect. And use all the shot types to your advantage. But when you don't have those and you have to do other stuff, oh my god. We're 10 shots in the lead.
It's the longest par 3 at TPC Sawgrass with a wide variety of challenges, including a deep, narrow, and sloping green protected by grass.
But I hate that.
Is the goal here,
like how it.
Very demanding hole.
I'll try it on the next par 5, but I'm pretty sure I have never been able to hit driver off deck, even though I know I've seen people do it. I know I've seen people hit driver off deck. Alright, so it's downhill. Wind is helping. Again, 6 to 9 miles an hour. We need to land this on, because it's going up to on an uphill slope. 6-iron will land it on with the wind. It should do just fine, I think. It's gonna... Yeah, it landed a little further left than what I wanted because it hit right into that upslope. Just kind of killed it, but not a bad shot, especially from the distance we were at.
This is the putt, slightly up a hill.
Not much break, just in the middle there. Got it.
Yes, getting hot here just before the turn. That's birdies now at 7 and 8. And he moves to 21 under par. Closing out the front side with a par 5, 583-yard ninth. Don't say this too often in this, the era of the long bomber, but this for most is actually a 3-shot par 5. You can get there in 2, but it requires accuracy and 2 enormous shots.
Oh, we're in the lead by an enormous amount, so I'm just gonna... Shouldn't have. Oh, okay, that's fine. Luckily, I moved it far enough left so that big-ass slice didn't matter.
Another good tee shot right there.
Man, this tree looks really close. So the pin's at 237. Again, wind is slightly helping. This is a 6-iron. We should be able to get this high. Well, again, I don't know why I can only get this much height on it. Because I have pretty good... Maybe that stat's tied to it. Yeah, it hit the tree. So one of my approach stats is really good, and I believe that's the accuracy one. What is the one that's bad? I can't remember. But one of them's bad. Oh, good flop.
Just a little beyond the hole, but
just a little.
Right there.
Not enough to matter.
Chance now to make the turn with some momentum for birdie. Yep, that's nicely done. It's a birdie here at the 9th.
7 under. Really good.
Finish off a 29 on this front side. 7 shots under par. Frank, now on to the 10th at Sawgrass.
We're doing way better than
that's not the way to play it. Really want to go to
than
the
we did
right,
yesterday
well
on the
away
other
from
2 rounds.
fairway bunker
We
that
finished the
runs all the way
first
down
round,
the
I think,
left side.
7
Turns
under,
into a little bit of a dog leg
right?
left. Then you're going to come across
We
that
were
front
5
bunker
under.
into a green
No, we
that,
were 9
well, is
under.
anything other than flat.
We were 9 under on the first round. So again, we whoops, what did I do there? Yeah, power drive with the driver. See, that's another thing too that I hate. So I had it on normal, on drive. When I switched to power drive, it went to my 3-wood for some reason. Maybe I didn't, I don't know. But we only need 330 to carry it. So where's the pin? Pin is right there, so we're looking about right there, I think. It's downhill a little bit, wind helping. Is it going to draw enough? It might not. Oh, it hit the trees. It was drawn perfectly, but I needed to have it out to the right a little bit more. But that's okay. It's only 85 yards. Again, 89 to 94, it's not going to, not worried about that at all. A full shot's too much. Ooh, even that was too much. The negative 2.1.
Yeah, it doesn't
That's
quite
all right.
get on the green, but it was a long and
That's all right. I was
difficult
trying
bunker
something,
shot, so
and just didn't
short
quite
game
work
will
out.
be needed right now.
Okay. I didn't want it to roll all the way down that hill, so I made sure to...
Safely in. It's a par here at the 10th. And he'll remain well in control of this tournament. Here we are at the 558-yard par 5 11. It is reachable in 2 with a long and accurate drive, but offers a lot of possibilities.
I was in the worst spot ever.
To ensure a short approach on
the last time. Right up against the lip of the bunker. This time will be much better. In the fairway.
Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot.
Alright, so we have 225. That's the worst pin position possible. The wind like that, we can't go too high, so we'll actually keep it like this, I think. Because we need to land this one short, so it rolls up. I was thinking about going for the, oh, it didn't really roll too much, but that's fine. I was thinking about going back to the 5-iron, but we can't really hit our irons that high. It's 0.7 below, but it does go back to the left everywhere else, so we'll just aim it right at the pin there. Oh, it went left, okay. Went left a lot more, about a foot.
Beautifully weighted, and just a short one left for birdie. You bet, a birdie here at the 11th. He's going to move to 23 under par. On now to the 12th. It's a par 4 at a mere 369 yards, and with a number like that, it means for many players, this is drivable. But before taking the head,
it's drivable for us. Always 320. So we don't need the power drive. I don't think we even need the driver. Actually, power drive with the 3-wood. Yeah, let's go with that. I didn't mean to overswing that.
Oh, he's taking a big run at this.
Yeah, I didn't need to overswing at all.
I mean, that is a sight to behold. What a spectacular shot we just saw on the par 4.
So it's going
in 1.
Downhill, but then back uphill. It's going just a touch to the left, then back to the right. Okay, so it goes to the right a lot more. And yeah, it's not much on the downhill slope, so we'll just go right there. That might even be like too much downhill that I'm giving it. And I underswung it. Yeah, it was. That's what I was afraid of. I was like,
That far away.
it's
Anything
more
inside
of
5
just a
feet,
level putt.
pretty darn good. Chance now for another birdie. Nicely done. 2 straight birdies here early on this backside. That's going to move him to 24 under par. Well, on this back 9 here at TPC Sawgrass, you know that the 17th as a par 3 gets all the attention. But don't forget about this 181-yard 13th. Really a beautiful little hole and plenty of trouble as well.
So with the 8, it's definitely not going to make it there. Let's see, we can hit it really high here, but I guess that's on the drive. On our approach shot, we can't hit it high at all. I guess that's honestly a lot like me in real life. Wow, that's still carried, even with the wind. That's a little weird. In real life, if I hit an iron off the tee, I can get really good height with it, like a normal person. But then off the ground, I'm a very mid ball flight player.
Terrific shot right there. It's all about getting it inside that 3-foot circle around the hole. That was a really
Mid to low ball flight. Like, my wedges are perfectly fine with the height. I'm not good at trying to get them any higher than just a normal shot. When I try to do that, I hit it fat every time. So I don't do that.
Accuracy is paramount here if you're going to get out of here with a par.
Oh no. Left side is the bad side, but that's fine. We don't even. Yeah, it's not for us. Never mind.
Into that stiff
152 uphill, wind in our face. Let's hit the 9. We'll bring it back, give it some height, and I'm gonna have to just take off of it.
Oh, this could be good.
Yeah. There we go.
That was a good strike in there. Just a little left of the hole, but inside 10 feet. It's about 50-50 chance on the PGA Tour of making a birdie.
From this distance? Is what I'm guessing he means.
This 14th hole, that's in for birdie. He's got it to 25 under par now. Now to the 15th, and Frank, I know this is a hole that you really like.
Yeah, it gets no respect in my book, which I think is a shame. Just a nice dogleg to the right.
No respect.
And really 2 good shots and a 3 here, which is actually a rarity. It sets you up for those closing 3 holes. Too often people just take 15 lightly. And 15 has just
why is that so far right?
That turns into a bite.
Ended up fine.
And no issues there. Good tee shot in the short grass.
All right, 163.
Getting set now for the approach at the 15th.
Yeah, good looking second shot here.
Wind helping. We're going to hit this low.
Hardly a flat
Try and
spot on the
keep
screen.
it from spinning. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, it's just a touch too long. I mean,
Too long,
personally,
even though I'm
I'd be
short.
batting back up the hill and coming down. It's pretty quick.
Now this for another birdie.
Oh, lipped out like a mother.
Too bad. That would have been a good birdie, but not to be. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. And he'll remain at 25 under. Frank, I think one of the things that fans love about this gauntlet, 16, 17, and 18, each hole has that sort of hold your breath moment. Certainly 17, we know when that ball's in the air, you're holding your breath. Is it wet or dry? 16, same on that second shot. You're holding your breath wondering, where is it? Right in the water or left with a chance for 3?
It's way too far left.
On that tee shot. A lot of people look
Got
at
away with it
16
though.
because there's a wide fairway and they think just get it down there. But the extra 10 or 15 yards, there's a little ridge down that left side. If you catch that, the ball will kick good 20 yards further forward. 20 yards is too close. I'd much rather go into 17 with a 4-iron than a 2-iron.
Did you say in the 17? Why would you go in the 17 with either one of those clubs? A 4 or a 2. What?
Yeah, it did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
And there we go.
Man absolutely can do no wrong. Dialed in, and that is an eagle, and this is a spectacular round of golf. Frank, as a fan, it's so exciting because it's just so simple as well. Ball's in the air, you're wondering, where is it? Wet, dry, short, long, winner or loser?
And it's no surprise that this hole was an accident. This one was designed by not Pete Dye, but his wife Alice Dye. But we have seen so many accidents right here.
Yeah, very nicely done there. Just about knocked that one stiff and a short birdie putt coming up. Oh, finishing strong. That's in for birdie here at 17. He moves to 28 under par.
You would almost say we're running away with it.
Final hole here at TPC Sawgrass, 462-yard par 4. Frank, is this one of the toughest finishing holes in the sport?
It is, because the simple reason you've played 17 holes and the job isn't done yet.
Coming out to beat a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. A left to right three, something to consider here as he eyes this second shot.
Uphill wind a touch into us. Just a touch. So we'll hit this full. Oh, it's way too far right and long. I didn't think it was going to carry that far.
Inexcusable.
Did you say inexcusable? You're a moron. Ah. Just jump to the right.
All the elements of his game have been in sync today. A terrific shot right there.
It's all about getting it inside that 3-foot circle around the hole. That was a really nice shot.
Huge spot right
A
here.
13 under. 59. Shot at 59. Okay.
On top of the star-studded leaderboard. They'll take the
I don't know why the first two rounds were... Well, the first one wasn't, but the second round, for some reason, I only shot a few under. Let's bring that all the way up to 100. Because I'll play from 100 now. I just wanted to make sure I got the players. FedEx Cup... Let's do the quick rounds for those. Should we? I don't know. We'll find out. We'll see then. Yeah. Alright, what do we got? 3 to 5, so not much wind. Yeah. I wanted to make sure we got the players because that's the only one we were missing, and I'm not going to do a third season for this game, so especially if they're not going to support it anymore.
4 decades ago, this was swampland, a seemingly ordinary tract of land, no different from any other in this section of Florida. Today, this land will be anything but ordinary. Today, it will test the finest golfers in the world, eager to claim the sport's richest prize. This is the final round of the Players' Championship.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today from TPC Sawgrass in Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida, live final round coverage of the players. What a week and weekend this has been so far. Everything you want in a golf tournament. By nightfall, we will have our winner. As you take a look at the current leaderboard on this Sunday afternoon, our leader is indeed our featured golfer. It has been a textbook performance to this point.
Yeah, and I would definitely say unless something crazy happens, we win.
And that'll do just fine. A good start to this final round. Safely in the fairway at one.
Because luckily, you know, it's
Big drive.
it's not like so we can play a pitch now. I just don't understand why I wouldn't let me play it earlier. All right, we're 77. Let's go 65. Okay. That was perfect distance right there. A little right.
That's a good shot.
I was playing so it wouldn't.
From about 10
If it went a touch left, then it didn't matter because I didn't want to be in that bunker. Because again, we don't have a pick, so any close bunker shot is really difficult.
Here at one.
But
He'll get that score to
I will say
-29.
the only thing I can do to make this harder is put shot shaping on. But I just find it so annoying.
Still, if you play this the right way, you can get out of here.
But I was gonna say, like, you can still go crazy low in this game, as you saw from the last round. But if you don't play the course as it should be played, they did do a very, very good job with that part of it. You know what I mean? Because as we saw with Bay Hill, it's too far right. With Bay Hill, you could not play a bomb and gouge, you know, thing.
Nifty sand play. We're looking at 4.
You have to play the course, and that course is not that. This course is a little easier. Ooh, that was a really good shot. This course is a little easier, a lot easier, I should say, to play that bomber shot because you can get really close to the greens. You know, you can. Okay. The water hazards on here, there's really only, I'm going to say 2 in a video game like this that are in play, and that's the last 2 holes. To me, like 16 isn't really in play. I'm going to have to take a good bit off of this one. Need a little more. But it's still a good shot. Whereas, like, Bay Hill, you really couldn't, because that's what I was trying to do. I was like, okay, we're gonna play this as my, you know, like my character, and I mean, I was close to dead last at Bay Hill. Now, I will say with that one, there was something really weird with the driving and the approach shots where they were all way off. I have max accuracy in both driving and I'm pretty sure in my approach. And every single drive, but maybe 2, were 30 yards off.
So this is one
it was
where
insane.
You have to pick an object in the distance. Really focus on that.
And with this one, it's right. Like, you know, that one went straight, and then the wind took it a little bit right. Oh, it just got in the first cut.
Well, that one's finished in the first cut. A little bit harder to spin it
but I've been able to play those. You know what I mean?
Still not too bad.
Unfortunately, we cannot hit our flop here. We gotta hit the pitch, and with this pitch, like we gotta. Like this is one of those, because we don't have a long flop, we don't have a spinner. Oh no, that's in the water. Oh, it's not. It might still make us take a drop though, because sometimes the game's really stupid. No, just put us here.
This one should cut pretty hard
to be honest, this is actually probably a harder putt than if I was putting from that fringe, because it would actually be a lot straighter putt from that fringe. But anyway, yeah, something was really off with the driving and just... my overall like approach shots. It didn't make any sense why all of them were so far offline. Whereas this one, it's playing a lot more to where it should be, because I should only have a problem when it comes to, I think it's recovery and my short game, and of course putting, but that has everything to do with just how good do you read the greens. But yeah, unless I pull the stick left or push it to the right, I should not have a problem with my driving, and I really shouldn't have a problem with my approaches. It should just be the short game. So like the pitches, the flops, all those types of things, and the putting. But at Bay Hill, everything was just way off, and I do not understand why. So that's another reason why that one was so difficult, because I was nowhere near where I was aiming it at all times.
Good shot, safely on the green, and a birdie chance.
This one measures out to 15 feet.
Oh man, we just missed the edge on the last 3 putts, was it? But another thing I wanted to mention was, like,
That one finished off.
when it comes to the AI scoring, so I've been on 95, I've been on 98, and I've been on 100. At no point, except for when I do like quick rounds, I think I did quick rounds like once or twice.
Just want to hit that ball about 250 yards.
Only in quick rounds, I think, did the
then the green looks quite big because you're far enough back that those palm trees
did the
don't
AI
become a
seem
problem.
like, wow, their scoring is kind of crazy. But that was only because the quick rounds made it so, we only had a 2 under or something when they had a 7
Not
under.
just about length. It's about putting the ball in the right position, and that's what he's done. Really a good opportunity to make a birdie. Let's see what he can do from 87 yards. Second
And,
shot.
oh wow.
Well, as an old baseball announcer once said, going,
Gone.
goodbye.
Why did it put me here? This is a way worse position.
Splash this softly onto the green.
What? Oh, that's all you can. Okay. There we go. Put it high. Oh, I didn't mean to hit it that hard. Oh, never mind. That went nowhere.
Maybe a
That's
little
very
frustration there.
strange.
Got a little too much sand and not enough golf ball. And
It was just because of where we were at in that bunker. But like I said, we shouldn't have even been there. For some reason, it put us right there. Made the par.
That is a terrific putt there to save par. And he'll
But
stay
in
right where he is.
2K's game, when you reached majors, the FedEx Cup playoffs, those types of things, the scoring was insane.
Lateral water hazard running almost the entire
Like, I
left-hand side of
remember
the hole. There's trouble wherever you look here.
I played the Tour Championship, and in that game,
That's the
East
tee
Lake
shot right there.
is the hardest
Get one
course
out. That's where you
in the
wanna be.
game
From the
because of
fairway
how they
note,
set that thing
this
up. It's
is
insane.
Looking at 101
Um,
yards to the front.
And
106 gets to the hole. Wind definitely hurting in his face.
that's gonna be short. Yeah. Dumb.
Oh,
I should have
man,
played it
good
low. I
initiative.
think I put it
Rolled off
high.
the
I don't
green
know
back
why I
into
did
the
that.
fairway. That stings.
But I cannot remember who it was.
Oh, is that any
But
good?
they shot like
Perfect.
That was tracking
an
pretty well, too.
insane
That could've
number
gone over
under
the
par
center.
to win it.
Finished off. It'll be a par here at
Like,
7.
from what I remember, and I could be remembering wrong, or I could be remembering the previous game, I think I had like,
This is a hole that I really
I only
like.
needed it to shoot a few under par in that final round to win. And I ended up losing
What's the best approach?
You come out
by a
through
good
that
bit
chute
because
hole,
whoever
that
it was, I
full
think it was
way
Adam
trees there,
Scott.
and this being the longest of the
I
full
swear
par
he
trees
shot
at
like
TPC
15 under
Sawgrass.
par.
The green actually
in the
plays
final
much
round or
smaller than
something.
what
It was
looks because of
insane.
that narrow entry.
Ooh.
Okay, Safely
That would
aboard,
have been a nice hole-in-one right there.
13 feet away. The pace, absolutely
But you don't
perfect
see
there.
that
Down
even
the
with
slope,
the AI
it's in
Max.
for a
You do
birdie.
not see that crazy
That
type
score
of scoring in
continues
this
to
game.
impress. He
You
is
do
now
see
at
most of the
31
time
under par.
a much more realistic score, and even yourself, if
just play it away,
you know,
sort of three-wood it
I don't
down
want to
there,
say
then go
if
to the
you're
right
not
and sort of wedge it on the green, but,
that good at the game, but
it's
if
very
you're like
tempting,
me
especially in the right
and you
wind
really only
conditions, and
would
that's
play
that
it like
coming over your shoulder for
once
the
or
right
twice a
hand
week,
from right to left.
like I only
Then this
ever
par
played the
five
game
is very
except for when it
reachable.
first came out on
Yeah, good swing.
Saturday and
a good
Sunday.
result, as that is safely into the
Um,
fairway.
and I think we just hit this. Where's the? Right there. Yeah. You know, you're not going to be doing these 13 under par. Oh, that's that short, really?
That second shot got all the way down by the green, but in
I
the
guess that,
bunker.
you know, that
So
makes
we'll have to see what
sense.
the explosion
I
shot
I
can do from
took
here.
the 7 to make sure I
You
got
need
over the
a birdie
trees.
right now.
I knew I should have hit 6, but that was a really good one.
Okay.
You know, I have an anomaly round every once in a while, like
This should be a good way to
like
finish
the
off
last
front
one where
side.
I went 13 under in the last one, but
Nothing to it. Well
the two
done.
previous were much more realistic. I did shoot very well in the first round at 9 under
4 under par.
or 8 under, whatever. But then the second round was very realistic with only
Similar to the first hole,
A
the
6
10th is a
or a
relatively
7 under.
short par 4, 424 yards, but it requires accuracy and some strategy. You have to put your ball in the right place. A dog leg left, you have trees on the right, and don't forget about that big bunker on the left-hand side. That one gonna split the middle, maybe get a little
But, you
bit
know,
of
I
as
will
well.
say the game does
Good,
have,
solid
the, you know, the
tee shot.
courses that I really
Second
don't
shot
play
coming
good
up.
on
We say
usually,
hello to
unfortunately,
Iona Stevens.
do have, like,
He's in a good spot.
those really weird things going on, like at Bay Hill. For some reason, my swing was just way off for no reason. Wow, that came back a ton. Or at the links courses, I usually don't play that well, but I feel like the run is way too much. It's a great chip.
Oh, everything is coming up. Rose's 4-hour leader. How about this? Holding it from off the green
Like,
to extend that lead.
I mean, occasionally in real life, you'll see an 80-yard run out.
It's a par 5. and a
But your
par
average
five
run
can
out
make,
at a
anything
links
from
course
3 to
in this
7.
game
And that's
is
why,
80 to
at the start of
100
the back nine,
yards.
especially on a Sunday, this becomes such a pivotal hole to start a run.
That's a lot
Big,
of run out.
body of sand down the left side that sometimes the longer hitters can get close to with the tee shot. But really
And like I
it's
said, that's
second
the
shot.
average
If you
run
can
out.
reach this par
Oh,
5
man.
and 2, it's
Well,
a
I was
very narrow
hoping
green.
it would go a
The
little bit
lie,
right, but
that's actually an awkward
that's
lie
actually
approach
fine.
because you've got to push that ball to the left
We have
side, almost like a
194.
zigzag approach.
A full shot right here should be pretty good. Oh, went a little right. No. Bunker to bunker.
That is going to be into the bunker. Not a bad effort from off the fairway, but couldn't get that one to slow down.
This one's going to go down the hill, so...
Oh, man, absolutely can do
What a
no
shot.
wrong.
What a
Dialed
shot.
in, and that is an eagle, and this is a spectacular round of golf. Frank, what's so much fun about TPC Sawgrass is the excitement that it generates for a fan and how many different holes there are.
But another thing, I think that this game
Yeah, 12 looks like it's fresh from
and
stock.
2K,
You can
both
see
of
why
them
big guys
do
spend a
these
lot of
things
time over there.
correctly, in my
Tee shot
opinion.
looks straight away, but the second shot
But
is fine.
they
The
both
shots you
have
get in something
their...
with a wedge where you just see the top of the flagstick,
didn't mean to do
and
that.
you've got to really
They both
guesstimate
have their,
on
like,
the
ooh.
yardage that you have. But
I
a
feel
good
like I
weak
got
shot
ripped
for
off right
someone that
there
can
because I hit a
judge their
good shot and
distance.
it didn't end up
This
there.
is certainly a birdie hole.
Where this one has your window of miss. You know, even if you're maxed out on something, you still have a window that you can miss it in.
That's up the left side.
Like that. I hit
It might
pretty
be
much
in
a
the rough,
perfect
but that
drive
was
right there.
Absolutely crushed.
But it was, you know,
Well,
however
above
many
his feet
yards
as he decides how
to the
play
left.
his
Or you
second.
see the circle right there. That's my miss zone. where even if I hit a perfect shot, it could still end up, you know, a few yards left, a few yards right. I think they do that well, like this flop right here. Because a flop is a very difficult shot. You know, it is, especially to get into a certain area. But when you do hit a perfect shot and you end up, you know, 5 yards left of the pin, it's like,
even though it's coming out of the rough, excellent chance for a birdie.
I feel like that should have been right at the hole, you know what I mean? Whereas 2K, I feel like a lot of the times their swing mechanic, even though you have to be very precise, and if you do hit it perfect like that, you know, it's where your aim. It's a little too punishing at times, and their swing mechanic goes way off sometimes, where
It is, and it's actually more difficult.
it's completely
than
different
17.
from
Not
round
only
around
is it longer,
sometimes.
And also the green here. 17 obviously has two sections in it, front and top. This has, I don't think there's a flat piece on it. And every now and again we watch the ball roll all over this green.
Didn't mean to
Actually find
overswing.
the cup for the odd ace.
It might come back down. Go. Oh, I feel like that might have should have rolled down a little bit more than that. Because we're right in the middle of that big ass hill. But,
Well, and he's had great
Yeah.
conversion on putts like this. Even when he's not close to the hole, he's left himself with very makeable opportunities.
Hang on. That's going to leave about 3 feet.
but ultimately, I think, even though I criticize this game pretty heavily on their swing mechanic and how they make the mechanic slower so that you can take off of shots and stuff like that easier.
It is, Rich. And when you see a
I
player
think
hit
their
two shots comfortably on this green,
miss
you think, what's
zone
all the problems about 14?
is
When you see
better,
someone stray left or stray right,
but I think
you
their
realize
swing
that
mechanic
14
is a little too
real
easy.
bad.
Whereas in 2K, I like their swing better. But I think their
Always a little bit more grass around the ball.
miss is too punishing.
Now this is second to the par 4 from just off the fairway.
And I think a good middle ground would be great, you know, to where in this one you have to do some work just to like pull or push it, you know what I mean? Whereas in 2K, you can. Oh, I didn't mean that to be that underswung. Yeah, I did, because it was way too far anyway.
And that is not very good at all.
In
That could
2K,
cost
you can like
Hindsight's
barely
20/20. Just took the
you
short
can
clock
still
now.
be inside that little line right there, and it still be somehow pushed or pulled, you know. What?
Oh,
I'll
everything
take
is
it.
coming up. Rose is 4-hour leader. How about this? Holding it
Okay.
from off the green to extend that lead.
Oh my god.
15th hole here at TPC Sawgrass is a 470-yard par 4, dogleg right with a drive through an alley of trees and over water. This tee shot is not for the faint of heart.
And unfortunately, with EA being the way they are and awful company and everything like that, I really don't think they're gonna. I don't think they're making another golf game. I think this is it.
Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee
And
shot right there. Noticeable breeze
with-
coming right to left as he eyes his second.
They're probably not going to be, you know, competition for 2K. If EA does not make another one, they can start doing what. Wow, that went far.
It's a solid shot and a green in regulation.
You know, they're going to
a
end up
little away from the
doing
bank.
whatever they want, because I know their golf game does not make nearly as much as their other sports games.
For birdie.
And their other sports games have card packs. They have a ton of microtransactions, and the golf games are the only sports games that I can think of that don't have egregious microtransactions to where you have to pay to be better, you know, or else grind like hell.
Yeah, good putt. That's in for
But
par
without
here at
EA
15.
putting another one out, or without somebody putting out another one,
Large lead right where it
I
is.
feel like 2K maybe with their next one,
This is a fun hole. Starting this closing
might
stretch, they
start
call it
to
the
go
donut
that
here at
route.
TPC Sawgrass.
Because remember, their
Par five,
development
523 yards. You think back, some of the great
studio,
moments. Freddie Couples making eagle here.
what was their
Davis
name?
walked through the trees in the rain suit on his way to victory. And then Craig Pertz in one of the all-time upsets, shipping in here at the par five.
HB Studios, they don't really have a say.
Well within range from here.
You know, if 2K says, hey, put these in the game, they're going to have to put those in the game because, hey, they want to make another game, you know? And it's really difficult to keep making games without as much funding as a, you know, publishing company like 2K or EA can give them. You know, you can be an independent one, but when it comes to the sales, if it's not making sales, you know,
That's a good stroke.
you have to take the money from those publishing companies.
Birdie would be a nice consolation,
It's unfortunate,
right?
but
That a pure roll there. That is down for a birdie here at 16. And after missing the cut,
and
in
unfortunately,
last week's event,
if
what a turn as he tries
you know,
to
they
finish
wanted to
off
go
the victory
independent
here. We are finally
with
here at the
either
famed island hole
EA's
at TPC Sawgrass.
or if a company
137
wanted to
yards,
say,
par three,
you know, make an
17th
independent
hole.
golf game,
Club selection critical.
and it have it be the realistic ones like EA, like 2K. Unfortunately, if they weren't able to get the licensing, and they wouldn't if they were independent, because they wouldn't have the funds to the PGA Tour, to these golfers, you know, to all that, then it wouldn't sell enough, and you wouldn't have another one. That's the unfortunate reality for that.
Okay, didn't want to risk trying to
'Cause
fly it to that back right hole
when
location,
HB
so it
came out with
downhill
their golf
coming up from the
games,
back portion of this island
I
green.
feel like it was right after or when EA put out their last one, which was Rory. And I know for them that one didn't do very well because obviously they didn't make another one until now. But they were, you know, the only golf game really out there. Oh, too hard. You know, you of course have the clap hands games, but, you know, at this point they're few and far between. Everybody's Golf was amazing, but then they didn't have one for a little while, and then they came out with Easy Come Easy Golf, which I will play at some point. But that is just a port of a mobile game, so it's not going to have near as much depth as an actual standalone game made for the console, the PC, stuff like that. And I've seen gameplay of it, and you can tell that it was once a mobile game, you know?
Yes, step one out of the way. It is in the fairway at 18. One more good approach shot could just about seal it. Now note his second
Whoops,
from the
didn't
fairway.
mean to switch to my
He's got
3-wood
just
there.
a hair under 100 yards to the front, 105 to the hole. Would not surprise me a bit if he were to stick this one close.
This one looks right on point.
Then I did not surprise you.
Leading is one thing, but hitting iron shots like that lead is going to increase.
Great way to finish off the final approach shot with a birdie opportunity.
The strongest field in golf.
Wrap this one up. It's a birdie at 18.
It's only a 13 shot lead. Goats. Got the platinum. That's what I wanted.
Close to insurmountable. And that
Earn all
does it for us
trophies.
here at TPC
This is the
Sawgrass.
easiest platinum.
Yeah, a chance for the players to play one of the golf courses that has become so famous over
I don't really go for
25,
platinums
30
if they're easy.
My partner, Frank
Then I will.
our entire team.
You know, I've gotten it in this. I've gotten it in Maneater. I've gotten it in Days Gone. And I think that's the only 3 games I've gotten a platinum in. Oh, I didn't even get the Pro Pass. That's a shame. I don't care. So, that's it for the players. We finally got it. I completed the players chapter. So, for the next one, we're not doing Pacific Championship. We're We're not doing the EA Sports Championship. We're not going to do the Wetlands or the Carolina. I think we're going straight to the Masters. I might do the RBC. I don't know. I might, since they're one round, what I might do is the RBC and the Mesquite Classic, just because I like Wolf Creek a lot. I think it's a really cool course, and with a power build, oh man. So I may do those two, and they'd each just be a single video, yeah. Then we're gonna skip all the way to Valhalla because we have not played that in a tournament yet. And this is another reason why I wanted to do a season 2, not just to get the players in the platinum, but because we were not able to do these 3 courses: Valhalla, Pinehurst, and I think it's Royal Troon. But after PGA, we're skipping all the way to the U.S. Open for Pinehurst. Then I believe we're skipping all the way to, we're going to be skipping all the way to Royal Troon at the Open. And then what I may do after that, because we're going to be skipping all the way to the FedEx St. Jude. So if we get like 2 more wins, I think I might be able to just skip all the way to the Tour Championship. I think I might be able to just skip those. Because right now we're in the lead at 1651. The next closest is Chef Liberty's 700, almost 700 points back. So yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. So we've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 to 14 more videos until we're done. Basically, we're going to be done with this, and then we're going to move on to something else, either the rest of the Tiger Woods games, because I need to finish those, or we're going to go to Easy Come, Easy Golf, see what that's about. So, hope you guys enjoyed this one. We finally got the players. We got the Platinum. Where... Can I see, like, this obviously? How do I see trophies and stuff? Like, my all-time trophies, not just for this game. Welcome, games, media. Is it in media? No, I don't think that's it. The PS5 thing has always kind of confused me. They did do an update, and I do like that it tells you at that bottom middle right there, like where your battery is at. That's nice. And then you can look at, you got your storage space right here. So they did a good update. Oh, here we go. So I have 3 platinums. Can I just look at platinums? Yeah, 3 platinums. So EA Sports PGA Tour. I was trying to get the Callisto. It pissed me off so fucking much. Because Harvest and read all implant bios. I think I missed like 1 or 2. And then... yeah, that's all. That is it. Because you have to get them all in one playthrough. I tried to go back and I did get it in just a chapter, but that doesn't count. You have to do it in a playthrough. Pissed. Even though the Callisto Protocol was hugely disappointing for me, I still wanted the Platinum because, again, it was kind of an easy one because I did do a little bit of a cheat to get the hardest difficulty one. And then Final Transmission. All 8 protocol data drives. Solve the security lock system in less than 7 seconds. And then destroy all hammer crates on the factory floor. But anyway. First Dead Space. I'm not playing it on the hardest difficulty. Seems like a bitch. I'm so pissed at... I'll eventually get back to Destroy Humans 2, but that bug... I played, I swear to you, like 6 hours of that game twice. because it would reset my progress, and sometimes I would play 3 hours at a time. Oh my god, it pissed me off so much. I got close with Ghost of Tsushima. I got close. But some of them, it's just too tedious for me. Like, killing enemy with fall damage by knocking them off. That one's not. You just have to go to find that. Bow to 10 hidden altars across Tsushima. Like, you gotta find them all and purchase an item from the black and white dye merchants. But some of them were just find this, find that. I almost got all of Iki Island, but you only need a few. Maneater, like I said, I platinum that one, 100% on the DLC as well. I love that game. It's so fun. Mass Effect 2, I'm surprised I got so many. Missed 3. I missed 3. First one I got a lot. Control, I'm pissed off about that one. I love Control. And I missed 1. Complete 25 board countermeasures. That was just very tedious. And I was just like, nah, no thank you. Days Gone is my other one. Prey, it's just too tedious. Killing every human is so tedious. I thought I did at one point, but I don't know who I missed. This one I want to do my playthrough as this maybe. I don't know. When I put it on the channel. This is one of my favorite games of all time. This one, locate all employees. Holy shit, that is tedious. And then getting this, all messages, that one's not too bad. Where is it? There's one. I know I haven't gotten one of them. Oh, okay. Maybe I'll try for my playthrough to get the platinum for that. I'm surprised I got that many for Death Stranding. Never will get it for everybody's golf. Holy hell. Condors and shit? No. Days Gone. Here we go. Got it. 1%er. Love Days Gone. I'm so pissed that Sony's not going to give them the ability to make a sequel. I didn't play any of these dumb things. I don't like survival and challenge modes. No, it's not fun to me. Anything else that I got really close to? No? Okay. But anyway, guys, that's going to end it for this. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a great day, and I'll see ya. Bye.